Hi everyone, hope you're okay. So I have just woken up. Yes, it's whatever time it is. Let's have a look what time it is. Oh, 3 in the afternoon. And I have just woken up from my afternoon nap, which I'm needing a lot at the moment. I think I went to sleep about once. I think about over 2 hours. Not great because I've got so many emails to reply to. So I'm in my pyjamas, and you know what? I've quite often done videos in my pajamas, and I'm not ashamed of that. And do you know why it is? Like, social media is just full of beautiful people looking beautiful, talking to us about beautiful lives, and I sit here like in my pajamas with my hair a mess and no makeup. But like, do you know what? This is me, and do you know what? It's you as well. I know that it's you as well when you're getting from work or whatever, and you put your loungewear on or your PJs if you like me, because like dirty in two pairs of clothes is just not good. Or if you know like you don't work because you live with chronic illnesses like I do, and a lot of people I work with obviously don't work, and I didn't for a lot of years. Then I know we look like this. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just because I'm me. I'm trying. I still don't like this bit of hair. I haven't washed it today, so it's exactly the same as yesterday. I'm just keeping it real because this is what I want to do, to talk to you about, like real life and how things really are on in living with, well, just living, anybody, just living, let's keep it real. So here I am, woke up from my nana nap with my PJs on. So today's, and I'm freezing, but I switched the heating off. Oh my God, the gas bills. I've had to switch my heating off, and I never switch my heating off. Like in winter, it's on 24/7. I'm not even exaggerating. It's literally on. You switch it on in whatever, September, and it stays on until whatever, April, May, like 24/7. But this bloody, like, having to switch my heating off and put like a dressing gown on. I've took my dressing gown off. I draw the line there. Yeah, so I'm cold. I have put it back on because my mum and Sue are coming over for tea, and I don't expect them to be cold when they come to my house. So today's video is about week 2 of me being vegan. So last week, obviously, I was a bit deflated, wasn't I? I was questioning if I was doing the right thing, and but I decided I'd made a decision and I was going to keep going. So how did week 2 go? Well, it started with my birthday. Well, it didn't start with my birthday, but on my birthday we went to TGI Fridays, and they do these beautiful meatless sesame strips, and they are vegetarian, not vegan, but they do have vegan stuff on the menu. But you know what I thought? Do you know, it's my birthday. I'm gonna have a vegetarian day. So that's what I did. So once I'd eaten that, I could then go on to eat whatever I wanted that was vegetarian. Oh, I loved it. Oh God, it was so good. Like birthday cake. Saying that, the kids found me birthday cake that was vegan. And then when I went to Salton Towers on Sunday, I thought, well, I don't think I'm going to be able to stay vegan here because I didn't take food with us. So I thought I'm going to have a vegetarian day. So I stopped at the petrol station on the way down. I was so excited to buy myself a cheese sandwich. I thought, because there's not going to be anything enough for me to choose from in Alton Towers that's vegan, so I'll just have a vegetarian day. And when I got to Alton Towers, there was actually loads, so well done, Alton Towers, for nailing that. There was plenty I could have had. So then I felt a bit guilty. But then what I found I was starting to do was, I was saying, I'm going to have a vegetarian day today, and I was doing it so I could basically eat what I wanted. So I could have some Cadbury's mini eggs and not feel guilty about it. Or I could have some on Sunday on the way to Aunt Taz, I bought some chocolate, things like that. And I did feel guilty a little bit about doing it. So I sat myself down and had a good talk to myself. And I thought, you know what, Sarah, you've made a decision to do this. And it was like after I'd eaten the bag of Cadbury's mini eggs, you know, to say after I've eaten it, not during, or not before. After I'd eaten them, I did feel guilty, and I thought, you know what, Sarah, you made a decision, and your decision was based on all the things that I'd researched, so the environment, the cruelty to animals, and my health, and just I was giving myself this permission, this cheat. Let's call it a cheat. I was cheating because I could use the word vegetarian instead of vegan. And that's how I was getting around it, just eating the things that I really wanted to eat. And that's not good. So I sat myself down, thought about the reasons why I was doing it. And I thought, no, I need to. And some of it, to be fair, was being caused by the fact that I wasn't very organised at home in the kitchen. I didn't have much vegan stuff available for me to eat quickly, so I had things that I could have for meals, but yeah. So what I did this morning, I thought, no, Sarah, this is what you've made a decision to do. Your reasons are still the same, they still exist, so you just get back on it. So I went to Tesco this morning and had a good mooch round again. It takes me ages, and I restocked cupboard, fridge, freezer full of stuff that's suitable for vegans again. So on a Wednesday, we have what's called Vegan Wednesday, because my mum and Sue come over for tea and I trial recipes out of my vegan cookbooks. So last week, I didn't put a video on actually, and I should have done, I made a paella. And I did get, the actual recipe didn't have a fake meat in it, but I did get some chorizo, fake chorizo sausages, and I did put some of that in it, but it was beautiful. Like, everybody really enjoyed it. And I got an Aunt Bessie's vegan apple pie. So this week, because I'm still struggling a bit, I'm not feeling great, I'm still in pain, so I thought I just need something really easy. So I'm going to make a vegan cottage pie. So I haven't been using a lot of the fake meats in the meals that I make for everybody else. I use things like grains and beans and pulses and things like that with some flavourings. So this is probably, I did put that chorizo in the paella, but it's only a little bit of it. So this is going to actually be made with fake mince. Sorry, I was looking at the time, but then I was just thinking I should have gone and got some out of the fridge. Shouldn't have to show you. Let me pause it and I'll go and get it. Right, I'm back, and so I grabbed a couple of things out of the fridge actually while I was there that I did from a Tesco shop this morning. So this is the Richmond, and I'll not try this, meat-free, no mince beef. Looks okay, but I'm a bit nervous because, like I say, I haven't really used fake meat massively in the meals that I've made for the whole family. So I'm hoping it's going to be good and I'm not going to just chuck it in the bin. Oh no, Sarah, that was a really bad idea. And I also I also do vegan desserts as well. So these are 2 golden syrup sponge puddings. So we're having that. And I've got some vegan vanilla custard as well, fresh custard. It's out of the fridge part at Tesco's. So I've managed to stick to Vegan Wednesday, so even though I'm not really massively well, but I think, no, I did talk to you about the cheese, didn't I? That trial was absolutely awful, and even my mum couldn't eat it. So I thought, I wonder if, because grated cheese, they add flour or something to it, don't they, to stop it sticking together. So I thought maybe a block of cheese will be better. So I bought a block of cheese. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed with my hair. I really do not look good. I'm gonna so I thought maybe a block of cheese might be a taste a bit better. So I picked some up this morning in Tesco, and I'm going to try it now because I might put a bit on top of the shepherd's pie or cottage pie. I know, actually, which one will it be? Because one is beef, isn't it, and one is lamb. But mine's actually neither. So what will it be? So yeah, so this is Cathedral City plant-based cheese. That isn't cheese. So let me just cut a little bit off. Please be nice, because I don't... Right. Oh, I'm a bit disappointed now. It may be okay in melted in dishes, or like melted in a baked potato with beans on top. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Jury's out on that. So oh god, I've talked for 10 minutes already. Yeah, so I won't say I've had a bad week. My unsureness of what I was doing continued from the video I did last week, and that continued for a few days. But I've decided, got more organised. I've given myself a talking to that, you know, this is the decision I've made. And whilst I may not always, I may genuinely have some vegetarian days at some point in the future, I'll never ever eat meat again. No, I just can't. I can't. So I'm at the very least a vegetarian, but I am vegan, and there may be times where I make a mistake and not realise that something isn't suitable for vegans. Or I might, because like, this is a lifestyle change, so we're talking for the rest of my life. There might be a time where I think, do you know what, I really need to eat that, and I eat it. So, but I'm not going to, that's not in my plans. My plans are, like, I mean, that's the rest, we're talking the rest of my life. So my plan is to be vegan as far as I humanly can, without making mistakes. And I do feel, I got to the point where I was kind of so down on it, I actually considered stopping being a vegan. It's a conversation I had, well, with myself and with other people, like, why don't you just stay vegetarian? I thought, no, I made a decision, and I make decisions sometimes that are really quite spontaneous, but I've put a lot of thought into this one, and it's what I want to do, it's what I stand by, it's my belief system. So I'm going to continue doing it. I'm going to take away the excuse that I can just have a vegetarian day just so I can eat the Cadbury's mini eggs, because I can eat, there's plenty of stuff I can eat. There's like syrup sponge puddings, there's donuts, there's cupcakes. There's literally no reason whatsoever for me to, other than being out and about somewhere, getting caught without food, being hungry, and there being absolutely nothing whatsoever, which I don't think will ever be the case. There will always be something that I can eat that's suitable for vegans. So I'm going to carry on. I'm going to have a good week this week, and I will let you know next week how I do. Speak to you soon.